As I reflect on my journey through the 20th century, I see it as a tale of transformation and revelation. My name is Malcolm Muggeridge, and I have been many things: a teacher, a soldier, a spy, but most notably a journalist and a critic of the society I lived in. My observations and experiences have led me to question the relentless march towards technological dominance. Now, I invite you to consider whether my warnings about technology's potential to bring about an apocalypse of human values were prophetic. I was born in 1903 in Croydon, England, and began my career as a teacher, later venturing into journalism. My early assignments took me far from home, from Egypt to India, and finally to Moscow. In the Soviet Union, I witnessed the grim realities behind the facade of Stalin's promised utopia. These experiences sharpened my critical eye, an eye that would later scrutinize more than just political systems, but the very mediums through which we perceive the world. My skepticism of human progress was profound, yet it was my encounter with Christianity during the tumultuous years of the Second World War that truly transformed me. Embracing Christianity, I began to see the world through a lens of spiritual morality and quickly grew disenchanted with the modern world's infatuation with progress at any cost, particularly the kind promised by ever-advancing technologies. As television and radio began to dominate the landscape, I criticized these mediums for not enriching human experience as they promised, but trivializing it. In my writings, I argued that these technologies, while marvelously ingenious, manipulated public opinion, distorted reality, and eroded the very fabric of society, our shared human connections. I foresaw a future where human interactions were mediated by screens, a notion both fascinating and horrifying. Was I a prophet of technological doom? Perhaps. I watched as the world around me became increasingly connected, yet paradoxically more isolated. My critiques were not intended to reject technological innovation outright, but to serve as a cautionary tale of what might happen if technology were allowed to override our moral and spiritual imperatives. As you look around at your world today, one saturated with digital interactions, artificial intelligence, and virtual realities, consider my reflections not just as historical observations, but as a mirror held up to your own era. Have we, as a society, managed to balance technological advancement with our humanity? Or are we tipping dangerously close to losing what makes us human in the pursuit of what we can create?